Hello everyone, this is Brandon Davies from expunged.com, putting together a few videos to help explain Kansas expungement law and the process for getting an expungement in Kansas. Now, this video is going to be geared primarily towards juvenile expungements, or crimes that were committed by a person and the person was either guilty or diverted of that crime before the age of majority here in Kansas. The reason I'm going to focus on this is they're different from a crime in which a person was over the age of majority. The law is different, and there's some intricacies of the law that a person who is not aware of it may kind of fall victim to. The crux of this whole thing is that once you read the statutes, the individual statutes on each one of these types of expungements, you'll find a kind of a strange outcome that can happen. A person who, and I'll just get right to it, a person who has a crime that they committed when they were a juvenile is often more difficult to expunge than a person who has the same or similar crime in which the person was over the age of 18, which seems counterintuitive. The reason being is just one line in the statute. A general expungement, like a person over the age of 18 that had a crime, they have to wait a statutory period of time, either 3, 5, or 10 years, and then they have to have not been convicted of a felony within the last 2 years. And they have to make sure their fines are paid, and it's in the interest of justice or the public good for them to get this thing expunged. Now, the juvenile statute reads a little bit differently. It says that it doesn't have the same provision as so long as you haven't been convicted of a felony in the last 2 years. The juvenile statute says that a person can never have been convicted of any other crime, whether felony or misdemeanor, aside from a traffic offense. Okay? So what happens is a person will have a crime committed when they're a juvenile, they'll have a conviction for it, and then they won't get it expunged for a few 4, 5, 10 years, and then all of a sudden they'll pick up a new case, whether that be any type of case, a simple marijuana possession or something like that, can drastically hold you up from having that prior juvenile adjudication or juvenile felony conviction expunged. If you find yourself in a situation where you're trying to weave through this web of the expungement laws, give me a call. I have no problem answering questions. My number here is 913-732-3014. You can also find some more limited information on kansasexpungement.com. Thanks.